Hello. Hello. Alright. Today we'll do chapter 7. Let me finish a few things first.
Yay! I can make it to the new series casting too! Love you, Chief. Combat power should exceed 5 by now.
Alright.
Where? Corruptors! Monsters! Don't try to escape!
Sometimes you dream of what happened back then. Given how amateur the shackles are, you're pretty persistent. I see, you're the same, but you're just a defective. In the dreams, the frenzied words buzz from afar, as if blocked by frosted glass. And right before your eyes, above the sea of flowers, the white box you see before is floating in the air. The bane of the disasters, the root of the mysteries, the entrance to the abyss, right there before your eyes. It's unreachable. It only appears in your dreams, and you don't know why. Answer my questions, Chief. The knocks on the desk pull you back to reality. In the claustrophobic interrogation room, through the speaker, the interrogator's low voice hits the black walls. Sorry, I dozed off. The same interrogations have been going over and over again for too long. It's going to reach one's limit at some point. After a brief silence, he speaks again, his voice even lower this time. You're not the MBCC's chief now. You're the suspect who's been suspended and under investigation. If you don't want further and harsher interrogations, fill the bins already. Tell me everything you saw about the Black Ring. Just like that dream, this fruitless conversation has been repeated many times. I said everything I ought to say. But that's not everything. While BR-004 was active, you lost contact with the outside world in the Black Ring. Meanwhile, all sinners in the MBCC who were linked to you through the shackles went manic up multiple times. All of them at the same time. What did you do? I don't know. You can ask the Black Ring what it did to me. Through the speaker, you hear tapping sounds on the keyboard. Your adjutant and sinners all believe it destroyed BR-004. How did you do it? I destroyed ground zero of the Black Ring. Something like the inheritance in the crypt corrupted the sinners and turned them into a monster named Corpsebone. That was the center of the Black Ring. We defeated it and the Black Ring subsided. We only found the corpse of a male sinner at the scene. Signs of deep corruption were identified on his body, but the thing that corrupted him had been forcibly stripped of him. Where did Zoya go, and the whereabouts of the inheritance you just mentioned? I don't know. I blacked out after defeating the Corpsebone. In this interrogation room, like a black iron box, you only hear the lifeless ticking sound of a second hand coming from the other end of the speaker, punching on your nerves with each tick. You're still keeping your mouth zipped, aren't you? This kind of attitude won't do you any good. But letting them know you absorbed the inheritance will do you even less good. It's a dangerous secret even you yourself haven't been able to comprehend. A secret you can't share with anyone else. We know an underground organization is attempting to create black rings in the city. The city's most merciless agents are watching them and making sure of their eventual death. Now think twice. The more you resist, the more suspicious you'll become. If someone thinks you're related to those people behind the black ring, you should expect a different kind of interrogation by a different party. Then on whose behalf are you interrogating me now? The city council's officials, the sheriff's hound, or the FAC's enforcers? I've destroyed the black ring and I've said enough about it. If you're trying to get to those behind the black ring, why don't you first question the sheriff? What did Burns have to do with them? And what did they do in Syndicate? Don't try to use your tricks in the bureau on me. I'm the one interrogating you. Now, FAC Special Operations Forces against the Black Rings. Captain of Team N7, service number 036, let's talk about him. Your breath freezes the second you hear the name. During the last round of interrogation, you admitted to accidentally killing 036 in a chaotic mental state under the Black Ring's influence. This is your most honest response during the entire interrogation process. You expressed your regrets and apologies to his family. Let's start from there. Now, answer the questions we've encountered during further investigation. Forensic examination reveals that the fatal wound on 036 was the one on his heart, pierced through by contamination crystal. Both on-site investigation and wound analysis show clearly that he did not plunge onto the spike himself. It's evident that it happened very suddenly. 036 stood still and had his heart pierced through by the ring's extremely aggressive contamination crystal. Something controlled the spike to kill him. Explain this to me. If under such circumstances, why did you admit you are the one who accidentally killed him? From your response to his family, it doesn't look like you're harboring the real culprit. Tell me, did 036 take the bullet for you? Or were you the one who controlled the ring's contamination and stabbed him? You recall flashbacks of 036 before his death. The body pierced through by the spike, the blood-stained photo, and the hand reaching out to you at the last moment. Game stuck. Why is this happening, bro, every time?
You'll show up and pull me back to reality. Hello, Chief. Welcome.
Whose pain will I uncover here?
Skip. Not this. Not this. Oh no. Oh no.
Order received. Ready to begin.
Finished. We already read this. In this interrogation room, like a black iron box, you only hear the lifeless ticking sound of the second hand coming from the other end of the speaker, punching on your nose with each tick. Stop right here. You're still keeping your mouth zipped, aren't you? This kind of attitude won't do you any good. But letting the... Hey, we already finished. Skip. Done. Alright. Hey, not yet. Tell me why we were able to control the contamination inside the black ring. You said that's the power belonging solely to the corpse spawn. The black ring's owner. Alright, we stop right here. We are continuing now. Because the shackles linked me and Zoya together. That would only enable the black ring to destroy your mind one-sidedly. How are you able to turn it around and influence it? Stop making excuses like this. Since the day the FAC launched this project, we've been monitoring you. We know you come with great risk, and this incident is only a small warning. What exactly is the relation between you and the black ring? How are you related to the corpse one? That inheritance ring and the power behind the ring. To your surprise, you laugh under the immense pressure handling this matter with such seriousness. They must know even more than you do. They dread and fear you, but they must get you to work with them. This reminds you of the sinners. Facing this kind of scenario, they never bow down easily. Answer my questions. How can I give you the answers when I don't even know them? You're wasting your time blocking me here. If you want the answers, why don't you just give it another try? What are you trying to say? Having been through that incident, you no longer care about these trivial things. Now, they can guard against you or try to torture answers out of you. But they are a bunch of strangers overcome by cowardice who want things from you. You have your own answers to look for. You're the cause of the disaster, the mastermind behind it, and your own mysteries. All these answers lie in the back ring. I have a proposal for someone who has say over things. You can say it here. You sneaker, let me out, take me to another black ring. The black ring in the square is number 004, right? That means the other black rings before it must exist in the city and are being carefully watched. Take me to one of them. I'll try my best to get rid of it, and this time look for its cause and the answers to your questions. You may even be able to spot the mastermind behind it, the one you've been trying hard to find. And everything you want to know. You haven't even complained about yourself and you're dreaming of winning our trap. If you have so many doubts about me, why don't you just kill me? It's exactly because you can't kill me. You must push me so hard and control everything about me. You need me. Because you can't do anything with the black rings. I'm the only one who can destroy them. You. His words are interrupted by chuckling sounds. You hear a few metallic knocks on the floor. The chair moves and someone stands up. A woman begins speaking. What a waste. Such a talent has fallen in your grip. End this pointless interrogation now. From now on, she's mine. As she speaks, she cuts off the comms and blocks out the interrogator's angry shout. Soon the interrogation room door opens and a woman wearing a hat walks in. Langley! Her cane knocks on the floor, the sound piercing through the entire room like a sharp blade. Hello newbie, my name is Langley. I'm in charge of the night agency. I'm an agent and also someone who has say over things as you requested. Langley walks toward you and lifts the brim of her hat, gently looking at you with a smile. I know you're keeping quite a few secrets, but that's okay. I like your proposal very much, in fact. No time to waste. Let's go. Go where? Where you want to be. An existing black ring. Alright.
After you.
Critical. The helicopters rumbling and buzzing precede you after your long period of confinement. Langley looks completely unbothered and is staring at you with amusement. Have you read all the documents I gave you? Who reads that up? After leaving the confinement cell, you were immediately taken onto Langley's helicopter and headed off to the city center. An hour has passed at most. You've been fighting your air sickness while reading the documents only able to get only able to get the gist of them. Then put them aside. I'll summarize the main points for you. We arrived. Outside the window, under the router, you reached the rust. The meandering isolation belt separating the West District Syndicate and the east side of the city. A dumpster for waste and an uninhabited area filled with contamination. There's no water in the rust, only a river of twisted red light beams gathering and spreading in all directions. Black contamination resembles infernal tentacles, extending outward endlessly. In the center of the abandoned zone, at the source of the communication stream, an enormous red luminous ring floats in the air like a gigantic eye, imposing a suffocating pressure around it. That is the source of the rust contamination. The first black ring in the city that lasted for 23 years. BR001, the endless carnival. The helicopter lands casually next to the defense zone over 100 meters away from the luminous ring. Following Langley, you step onto the contaminated soil. Not exactly the physical black ring. The great explosion of the DC in NF-84 marked the beginning of all black rings. BR000. But this one is indeed the black ring that has erupted in a densely populated area and has not been under full control so far. Densely populated area? That's right. 23 years ago, the rust was still the great. Come on, you. Okay, fine. The day the Black Ring erupted was the third day of the reopening celebration of the city carnival. Everyone flocked to the park on that day. Guests of all ages came to seek for a paradise of dreams and pleasure. You look toward the direction Langley is pointing at. Under the red luminous ring, invincible curtains shroud the carnival. Like a mirage, the vague shapes of several old amusement facilities can still be seen. Yet the sound that comes from it are not pleasant melodies but bone-chilling, repressed echoes sounding like mad laughter mixed with wails. At around 30 to 50 meters from the Black Ring, several FAC contamination shields and anti-Black Ring stations form a ring corresponding to the Black Ring. The blue light striving to release the red light in the sky. After the great explosion of the DC, the FAC spent 5 years to get VR000 under control and slowly led the city out of the trauma. The reopening of the carnival also served to rebuild citizens' confidence. Those Jesus did work hard back then. Those Jesus did work hard back in the day. Unfortunately, no one expected that there would be more than one black ring, and not only in the DC. On the third day after the carnival reopened, on that most bustling day, BR001 went out. Hill technology was still immature at the time. Several eruptions, the FAC could only give up the Grace River altogether and utilize the valley terrain to block the contamination. In time, this place has become what it is now. Black thorns, floating debris, and heaps of filthy waste keep expanding outward. Between the remains of the badly decayed facilities, the once gleeful cartoon images can still be made out. Alright, that's the end of my introduction. Be careful. Even today the carnival is still a very popular destination. From the depths of the rust comes strange noise, heavy panting, low cries and screams. As if responding to them, the black ring begins shuddering, illuminating the crooked figure staggering him. Corruptor, the carnival, let me to the carnival. Let me in. Let me in. Corruptors and the soulless scavengers are swarming near from all directions, as if lured in by something. They're all rushing toward the black ring, urgently charging at you. Before you can use your power, Langley presses down your hand with her gun. At the same time, an enormous shadow suddenly appears before you. Hear a familiar voice that's been missing for days. Stay away from her. Oh, there's no voice. I thought it was just for them though. Roaring, the nightmare rips apart the corruptor approaching you. A cat dashes before you not far away. Ella knocks a scavenger out with a pipe. Don't exhaust yourself so soon. If I could fish you out from that place, of course I could fish out your subordinates from wherever they were too. You're a senior officer. Ensuring your own safety is your responsibility to them. Madam, the corruptors are attacking the Black Ring. Anti-Black Ring base station. The FAC's reinforcements cannot arrive in time as they're still cleaning up the remains of the Black Ring in Keelan Square. The corruptors there have taken up too much of our forces. We'll take this chance and make them owe us a favor then. Chief, are you coming? Think of it as a show. I'll make sure to file it on in the report to help you gain a few more points against those stubborn Jesus in the FAC. Don't get overprotective. I'm not that weak. Ooh, I'll prove to you that we're qualified to take the Black Ring's head on.
Luvia Ray is here to conquer.
Oh.
Death is your only destination.
I am the Legion.
Death is your only destination.
You temporarily eliminated the enemies around the shields, but the uneasy atmosphere remains. Why did you bring Chief here? She's just fished the black ring and been in the cell for so long. Her body hasn't recovered yet. Why did you have to take her to such a dangerous place? When Chief goes back, aren't they going to? Don't worry, the Ninth Agency doesn't need permission from them. We agents are always the one to give others trouble. It's never the other way around. Hackett is still very against Langley, fielding you with her own body, a rare and intense hostility oozing out of her. Langley smiles and glances at you. You put a hand on Hackett's shoulder. I'm alright, don't worry. Are you sure? You make an okay sign with your hand, then smile and pat her on the head. I'm relieved to see that you guys are doing fine. Your gaze falls onto Hela too. You haven't seen her in a while. She seems fine, just a little quiet. She quickly glances away when she feels your gaze, as if troubled by something. You have a team of adorable subordinates, very loyal. Don't push them away. Why would I do that? Just a reminder, I'm quite fond of you. As someone who shares similar experiences, I'd like to offer you some advices. Don't hold on to your little secrets and lock yourself out. You can't shoulder everything yourself, especially when it comes to things like this. Just when she finishes, as if sensing your conversation. Just when she finishes and she's sensing your conversation, the red luminous ring begins wiggling. You hear a soft chuckle, a slender black figure comes out from the black ring. Who is she though? Crash? Not sure. Is it a new character? I feel it. Special audiences, different audiences. Are you here to watch me dance?
The job is done. Shall we sort out the pay? Go, Christ!
A girl as stiff as the night. She has long hair and wears a misty dance costume. Under the red light, the hem of her dress and her long hair are dancing and bouncing animatedly. Beautiful and frightening. Allow me to make the introduction. This is the first publicly announced inner S-class, the most legendary dancer in the city's history. Oh, is it Hammer? The enchanting Miss Hammer. She releases the safety of the silver band in her hand and aims at Hammer. Based on the salvage surveillance footage at 12:39 on June 27, NF89, Hammer entered the carnival at 13:10. It was detected that an S-class sinner went manic in the carnival. Simultaneously, the first black ring broke out. Using your experience as an example, choose the Zoya of this place. Ground Zero of BR001, the owner of the carnival's black ring. The girl raises her arms to her chest, then spreads them to the two sides gracefully, as if summoned by her movement. The corruptors began running towards the center of the black ring even more frantically. Are you all here to watch me dance? You all love me, don't you? I'm so glad. I love you all dearly too. Amid the woman's blissful laughter, the corruptors around her like pale dreams, but once they get close to her, they immediately let out agonized cries. They twist and contort, instantly transformed into black shadows, and get devoured by the woman. This way we can be together forever. He looks nothing like Zoya. The black ring in the square only existed for a week. This one here is the first secondary black ring born 23 years ago. Of course, people are in a different state here. Behind Hecate, the nightmare seems to be affected as well, and is looking very disturbed. Emil seems to have noticed you all and gives you a sweet and innocent smile. Are you here to watch the performance too? This is the most powerful catalyst sinner known to date and possesses a power called blissful illusion. The corruptors in the rust have all fallen into madness for her. But in the past 2 weeks, this has been happening a bit too often. He can seldom walk out like this. If the BR004 operation report is legit, in order to destroy the black ring, we must eliminate Hammer. Langley raises a gun and shoots without any hesitation. The bullet flies toward Hammer. Right before it hits the target, a mad corruptor jumps out and takes the bullet for Hammer, vanishing immediately. But the girl doesn't even glance at it. She only stares at you with all curiously, tilting her head. Do you not like Hammer? Why don't you like Hammer? Perhaps sensing your hostility. Like puppets whose strings are pulled, the surrounding corruptors all turn and start charging at you suddenly.
Time for a little exercise.
Oh, try to keep up with me, you guys. You are all done for. You forced me to do this!
In the end, I can't become.
Oh no.
You forced me to do this!
I
I think it's still doable though.
You are all done.
Death is your only destination.
Indeed it was. Hamel tiptoes and lands on the filthy ground, filthy fluid gracefully. They're giving you a warm welcome. Why don't you all have some fun together? It's too dark, too cold here. Why don't you all go to the carnival together? Hamel goes through the black mist and walks toward you. Don't you dare come near her. The nightmare growls and rushes toward Hamel, attacking her. Did he hit her? The attack did hit her. Hamel's chest is hollowed out and her figure is beginning to blur. She's only an illusion. Why are you so mean to Hamel? You hear Hamel sob. Why don't you love Hamel? Hamel loves all of you so much. Why do you hate Hamel? The illusion before you is sobbing indignantly like a little child, wiping the tears on her cheeks with her two hands, as if completely oblivious of the massive hole in her chest. Mama? Crying, the illusion turns and runs behind that enormous curtain and returns into the black ring. After that, the mad corruptors are beginning to disperse. Everything becomes silent again. The blue light from the base station shines faintly upon the speechless group. Is something wrong in her head? Indeed, she's always been taciturn, and at the peak of Hamel's fame, rumors about her mental issues were rampant online. As if validating these rumors, during her last performance, Hamel stood blankly on the grand stage for half an hour and then passed out. After that, she vanished for 2 years, only reappearing before the public when PR001 broke out. The dance prodigy who hung the moon became a murderous witch. Some say that the black ring at the carnival was a revenge on the city. What do you think? Sounds like a Mania-themed urban legend, right? Is the information accurate? I can't guarantee that. It happened not too long ago, before the ninth agency was even established. All I can say for sure is that she'll be a very challenging enemy. To defeat the real her, the only way is to enter the Black Ring. Before you can answer, a voice comes in through the speaker on Langley. Madam, my apologies. This woman insists on speaking to you directly. Before the agent finishes, you hear some background noise. Someone has grabbed the communication device. You hear Nightingale's familiar voice and the uncharacteristic anxiety in it. What exactly do you want? Where exactly did you take Chief to? Relax, Miss Adjutant. The Chief is right next to me, looking refreshed after her outdoor break. I'm fine. The sinners are with me too. I see. That's good. Please tell me your location and I'll come and pick you up right away. I won't let you go through any more interrogations or let the ninth agency take you away. Are you sure you want to do that? This is your chief's proposal after all. Your chief wants to take on the first black ring and to destroy it. Don't you think this is the best way to clear up all the suspicions? You're at the Rust. Chief, you can't go there. You're still dealing with the after effects of the black ring in the square and it almost took your life. BR001 cost over 30 times the casualties done by the black ring in the square. It's too dangerous. The power behind the black rings have begun their action. They won't spare anyone who has damaged the black ring. Until when can you cover her up? You want her to just sit out this crisis and wait for her death? Are you egging her on? Listen to me, Chief. The ninth agency has no right to force you to do anything. I'm already going through the procedures to clarify the facts and clear up any doubts around you. You don't need to risk this. I understand you may not have faith in me, but please don't put yourself in danger again. Her voice is sincere but urgent, but reminding you of how she risked her own life to protect you in the first place. But you already made up your mind. Nightingale, it's my own decision to investigate the black ring. The ninth agency never forced me. I was the one who proposed it. I am not doing it to clear up the suspicions around me, but to find out the truth. There are answers I want to look for. With the little trust you have from the authorities, you don't know if you'll get another chance to approach the Black Ring. And the closer you get to the Black Ring, the firmer your belief becomes. The belief that the confusion the Black Ring has brought you can only be resolved by the Black Ring itself. The mysteries, the enemies, the source, you must search for the truth. But trust me and wait for my return. You cut off the communication. And I'm talking. You nod, you look toward the two sinners and see a complex expressions on both of their faces. You must go. Yes, I must go. But you don't have to follow me. I mean it. I am a suspect being suspended for investigation. You don't need to listen to my orders. It's my duty to protect you. He comes next to you, Hela clenches her fist and clicks her tongue impatiently catching up with you. This time, your shackles are not linked to that gospel, so I guess the Black Ring won't affect us. Don't touch anything weird once they get in. The fact that they're willing to come with you makes you both reassured and worried. Langley gives a gentle smile watching the three of you. Just as I thought, you're an interesting person. If you make it out alive, why don't you transfer to the 9th agency? She's not leaving the bureau. Chief is our chief. Moklolo is our chief. Haha, you're right. The MBCC people are all so adorable. It will be a pity if you die here. Tell me, what do you need other than people? I can give you anything. You see, I must be careful when it comes to my subordinates' lives too. I understand. The mental contamination behind the Black Ring is so overwhelming that without the shackles, even sinners can't handle the corruption, let alone ordinary people. No need to prepare anything. Regular preparations doesn't do anything to the Black Ring. We can only fight it out ourselves. You hesitated briefly and turned to face Langley. He freed you regardless of the reason behind. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. If you want me to do anything for you, just tell me and I'll do my best. I don't mind you taking advantage of me. Don't worry too much. This is not a mission you can accomplish with a distracted mind. So focus on your objective. What I'm after will come itself. You nod as you turn around and are about to step out and leave. Suddenly you hear a strange noise. Cluck. You feel a cold gun barrel pointed to the back of your head. Chief. But the intense hostility coming from behind stops any further actions from the nightmare. I don't need you to do anything. But I do have a few words for you. I understand you have your own reasons. I pardon your calculations and let you keep your secrets, and I'm willing to help you achieve your goal. In return, I have only asked for your loyalty. You hear a metallic click, an intense rush of power and bloodthirstiness gathering on something hidden deep in the barrel. This bullet has been locked onto you. If you dare betray the city, no matter when, no matter where, it can kill you. Woo! Cool gunman! I'll keep your advice in mind. You don't turn to look at Langley's gun. You step forward, walking straight towards the red luminous ring. Where Hamel has disappeared, you touch the edge of the black ring for the first time. A white light envelops you and swallows your consciousness.
You messed with the wrong person.
Whenever I'm lost in reverie, you'll show up and pull me back to reality.
Saying no to arrogant guys.
Just kidding. I'll go.
Alright guys, I think that's it for today. We'll continue chapter 7 later. I'm gonna do some minor tasks and then leave.
You're late. Keep up. Didn't you say you want to witness the reformation of Syndicate? Stay with me at all times, then. Time for a little exercise.
Luvia Ray is here to conquer you!
I'll relieve them of pain.
I can hear it. The prelude of the dance.
Oh, try to keep up with me, you guys.
I have to go.
Your only destination.
You are all done for.
All right.
The revelry.
Back off! Don't come close!
You forced me to do this! You forced me to do this!
You are all done.
Let the dance begin.
You forced me to do this!
They will suffer no longer.
You are all done for.
You forced me to do this!
You are all done for.
You forced me to do this! You forced me to do this!
You messed with the wrong person.
Dun, dun. God damn. Oh, it's a boss battle.
You are all
Back off! Don't come close!
I am the Legion.
You forced me to do this!
Let the dance begin.
you are all done.
Death is your only destination.
You forced me to do this!
That's one more.
I am the Legion.
You are all done for.
All right.
All thanks to Invincible Me.
Finally. Doo-doo-doo. The Bureau dispatches sinners to conduct deep diving operations underwater. The sinners kill monsters lurking in the sea, collect samples, and investigate abnormal events for research. The game's stuck. Come on, not again. Come on. It's getting on my nerves. My PC is the one at fault though. Wooden PC. Let me restart real quick. Break. Wooden PC. Need to complete the event though. Still 20 days. It's a long road. Hope I can reach it.
Whenever I'm lost in
I
a
love the
dream,
songs.
you'll show up and pull me back to reality.
The background song.
Hello, Chief. Welcome back.
Come on, don't crash. Alright.
Oh.
Time for a little exercise.
I'll relieve them of pain.
I can hear it.
I will win this. Just a single boss.
You are all dead.
Death is your only destination.
Back off! Don't come close!
I am the Legion.
You forced me to do this! You forced me to do this!
You are all done.
I am the Legion.
Death is your only destination.
You forced me to do this!
You are all.
Let the dance begin.
I am the Legion.
You are all done.
You forced me to do this!
When
You forced me to do this!
oh no.
Let the dance begin.
Alright.
I am.
Death is your...
You forced me to do this!
You are all done for.
You forced me to do this!
Alright.
All thanks to invincible me.
My oh my. Just one more left, guys. Then we are done with this. Not exactly done. Almost done.
Whenever I'm lost in reverie,
Combat power should exceed 5 by now. Combat power should exceed 5 by now.
Let's make all
Whoa!
to level
You
50.
hear that? That's quite dangerous. Whoa! You hear that? That's quite dangerous. Whoa! I feel...
You're late. Keep up. Didn't you say you want to witness the reformation of
Oh
Syndicate?
yeah.
Stay with me at all times then.
Let's do it.
Luvia Ray is here to conquer you!
Death is your only destination.
Oh no. Medium risk is hard though.
Death is your only destination.
You forced me to do this!
You are all done.
Let the dance begin.
You forced me to do this!
Back off! Don't come close!
You are all done.
I am the Legion.
You are all done.
You forced me to do this!
Death is your only destination.
All thanks to Invincible Me.
Damn. I can't think I can clear the third one. Nope, I can't. I can't again.
No, not yet.
How they could can't clear this. Nah.
You're late. Keep up. Didn't you say you want to witness the
Impossible.
reformation of Syndicate? Stay with me at all times then.
Whenever I'm lost in reverie, you'll show up and pull me back to reality.
It's good. It's good. I should upgrade her though.
Hi, I'm Macchiato, client manager at Eastside Bank. Would you like to try our program?
Macchiato.
You're the chief here?
Should I buy this? I guess not.
with the purest. The body can speak for me, expressing gratitude, joy, struggle.
Man, I love Hammer's voice though.
Unfortunately, not everyone can understand it.
Nah, this song is better. Alright, that's it guys. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna turn off. See you guys on the next stream. Bye.